Hi, my name is Kwangjin. I'm the CEO of the company called 10Cube. Today, I'm going to introduce ICE protocol. But first, let's talk about purchase data and us. Everything starts from a purchase. And what this purchase leaves behind is tons of data. The price and location, photo and feedback, and basket data. This is what we call consumer data. And it has potential to create huge value in search, marketing, strategy, and finance. So we focus on consumer data. We provide purchase intelligence service. The main feature of the service is to track and to categorize user spending automatically. And through our services, we analyze 170 billion transactions annually and spending of 21 trillion Korean won, which is 20 billion in US dollars. And we provide SK to support SK Setup and Kate Clip, which are world services provided by Korea's #1 and #2 telco companies. And each has over 10 million monthly active users. In addition, our two native apps have over 3 billion users. And since its global launch on April 2018, there is 700,000 new downloads every month. And this traction comes mainly from India. Working with our partners, we found few common problems. One, there is only fragments of data. Two, the data use is restricted. For example, payment companies want product details, and online malls and retailers want customers' whole spending patterns. But all data is centralized. It's very difficult to integrate or expand the data. And some try to get more consumer data, but it's very costly and time-consuming. So this is where ICE comes in. ICE is an open consumer data network. A service can freely use ICE to store and use consumer data. And they can use ICE to gather data at zero cost. It is important to point out that ICE is not a protocol of data exchange market. Instead of buying and selling, we use inflation and staking. All contributions are rewarded through its inflation process. Consumer data, creations, metadata, channels, everything that gives values to the ecosystem is rewarded through inflation. And players can stake their ICE tokens to get ICE power. There are two rewards for power, and players can choose one: influence or data network resources. Influence is based on interest that power gives. And services can choose network resources to get higher priority and QoS. Let's sum it up. There are three states of tokens. ICE. ICE is the basic token, transferable. ICE power is converted by staking ICE. And power provides influence and interest. And services can freeze their ICE power to get higher priority and QoS. So services can use ICE to gather data and expand data at zero cost. And new service can use ICE to get consumer data immediately. Let's look at some dApps. By logging into online malls, users can integrate their purchase history. And they can choose to publish their spending just like checking in with Foursquare, but with purchase data and crypto reward. And they can rate products and give feedback and add photos. And users can see what the price is and whether they are good or bad. And they can read and upload the contents. So this dApp is focused on providing good data and contents. Based on its existing users, there is 25 million potential consumer data per month. And there are many more use cases. Online malls can encourage their users to write reviews at zero cost. ICE will reward them. And payment companies can ask users what they bought right after the payment. And another example is price comparison or product information. With ICE protocol, commerce can grow fast, even become giants like Amazon or Google. ICE team consists of members experienced in consumer data, so we understand the challenges better than anyone. We are currently prototyping the protocol, and we hope to see a tiny ecosystem working by early next year. Since digitization of payment, many talked about the potential of consumer data, but even today, it's still limited by centralization and fragmentation. We believe the decentralized economy is the key that can bridge fintech to commerce. Thanks.